Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome from my side to this year's Derivatives Forum here in Frankfurt. I hope you all made it safe and without big travel disruption to our conference here today, despite the strikes ongoing here in Frankfurt. So a very warm welcome again from my side. Before we really get kick-started with the event, I would like to introduce you to some housekeeping rules, because it's a bit different than last year. So first of all, the recordings will only take place for this room. So if you would like to listen and learn from other sessions not taking place in this room, you have to go there. And the recordings will be made available after 24 hours. Lunch a little bit later will be served on this level and also on the upper level. And stands and networking will take place in the room Spectrum in level C2. This is this level, and the room, the level above. The networking reception will be open to all attendees. This is on this level. The evening event is by invitation only for those who have received an invitation. For having this conference more interactive, we of course again have a chat function. You have to log in to the live stream, and the same holds true for polls. Please don't use the live stream at the same time being here in the room, because that of course is interfering with the presentations or the talks here on the screen. To actually access the Q&A and also the polls, you'd have to take your badge. On the reverse side, you have to scan the QR code, and then you will be entering the interface where you can also ask questions, which is highly welcomed. Again, also during the panel, which takes place a little bit later. Yeah, that's actually everything from my side. As again, if you would like to ask a question, you can only do that through the chat function. We don't do questions from the audience with the microphone. So, but please use it because that makes it more interesting. So, to start the conference, I'm very happy to now welcome Michael Peters, Michael Peters, the CEO of Eurex, here on stage. So, the floor is yours.
Can you hear me? Yeah. First of all, thank you very much, Annette, for the nice housekeeping remarks, and also thank you very much, Annette, that you made yourself available and that you join as the key moderator for today and for tomorrow. That is great. Now, a warm welcome and good morning to everybody, to all of you, and I'm very pleased to welcome all of you, the attendees, the panelists, the keynote speakers, and media representatives on behalf of the entire Eurex and Deutsche Börse team to this year's Derivatives Forum event here in Frankfurt. And I would like to start with a very positive message. This year's forum marks a record. More than 1,800 registrations with 1,100 here on site at the Congress Center. Overall, we have more than 100 speakers and over 500 firms attending. And we are continuously growing from year to year. I would also like to thank very much our prime sponsors, Deutsche Bank and JP Morgan, but also our co-sponsors, Barclays, BNP Paribas, Google Cloud, Société Générale and Landesbank Baden-Württemberg. And of course, our further partners, associations, and media sponsors. Without your valuable contributions in terms of developing the agenda, providing expert know-how, and your personal commitment, this event would not be possible. We all live in extraordinary times. A lot has happened and is still happening. It seems to be that one crisis is followed by the next. It seems a little bit like an endless chain of events that keeps us on our toes again and again. Within the last years, we have seen a worldwide pandemic, a Russian aggression leading to a devastating and deeply shocking war with unbelievable human tragedy in Europe, and all that is less than 2 flight hours away from Frankfurt. High inflation and energy crisis, just to name a few. Also, our industry has been shaken and our capital markets are under severe stress. I would like to start with the banking market. We have seen stress in the banking sector that has been extremely strong during the last 2 weeks. Credit Suisse, one of the most relevant banks and a true Swiss icon, and main pillar at Paradeplatz in Zurich, and this is for more than 167 years, will be taken over by UBS. And who would have thought a couple of weeks ago that Silicon Bank Valley, Signature Bank, Silvergate Bank, and First Republic Bank may cause so much trouble to our markets and the industry. And unfortunately, with Silvergate and Signature, we lose 2 important puzzle pieces of the crypto ecosystem. Now come to crypto. Another recent event we learned from the FTX crypto incidents that shed a light on the need of proper regulation. We learned that it is important to differentiate between the use of blockchain from what potentially is a poorly risk-managed fraud. But FTX should not discredit the technology as such or the crypto assets, but rather motivate regulators to allow regulated market organizers to start playing a bigger role in this field. And we have also in this context published this morning a press release that Eurex will also launch a crypto futures contracts on a Bitcoin FTSE index on the 17th of April in a regulated, cleared and traded environment, because we believe mid and long term in the viability of the digital assets. Also, cybersecurity. Apart from the challenges in the banking sector, another major market incident impacted us very severely approximately 4 weeks ago. The cyber attack on a key technology supplier has raised questions around resilience and exposure to the risk failure or for whatever reason of a systematically important part of the industry infrastructure. Resilience is more important than ever, especially when looking at cybersecurity. So indeed, a lot has happened since we last met. Zooming out and not looking to the day-to-day markets and the crisis that I mentioned, one topic I feel is very vital for all of us and an overarching issue of utmost importance. That is sustainability, decarbonization, climate, and biodiversity. This must be on top of the agenda because I feel, again, this is a question of human survival. I want to encourage all of you to see this event as a platform to discuss solutions and building partnerships. Collaborations and partnerships are key. Together, we are stronger. And that's exactly why we are here on site today and tomorrow. And of course, some of us joining us virtually. To address the mentioned global trends and the events, we have jointly developed the following lineup. We have organized the panels into 5 streams: markets and regulation, derivatives and portfolio management, liquidity and collateral management, technology and digital assets, and the last one, sustainability and carbon. When I look at the agenda for the upcoming 2 days, it's really packed. I think it's versatile, and we are all so very much looking forward to the discussions. So let me come to an end, and I wish you all an insightful conference. And once again, thank you for being with us. A special thanks goes also to our team, which has prepared this event with great passion and commitment. So we are looking to many insights and network opportunities. Let's have a great Derivatives Forum 2023. Thank you very much.